About did. Well, the more you take, the slower they grow.
Well, it's also daylight.
No, not for those guys.
1, 2,
They just need enough
3,
to
4,
sustain themselves.
5, 6. What? We have 6 rabbits.
You want to sit in front of the flowers?
Go grab them some yarrow. Hey, there's a woolly worm.
It's the same woolly worm. It's the dead woolly worm. In case y'all don't know about the woolly worm, guys, here in western North Carolina, I'm sure a lot of areas, probably Tennessee and all through the mountains here, we got these little woolly worms. See that little guy? That little guy right there? The head is dark. The back half is good and brown, which indicates the weather will be cold at the beginning and warm throughout. Now, I don't know if you guys believe in the woolly worm, but it's just what it is. You know, people do with the persimmon seeds too, so. Yeah, the woolly worm, guys. Listen to the woolly worm. You're there attacking some yarrow.
Yep, for the rabbits. They've had yarrow in a while. They love it.
What's yarrow good for, hon?
It is good for. Always ask me this, and I cannot ever.
We'll get the herb book out. But yarrow's edible. Edible and medicinal.
I want to say that it will like help your respiratory issues. I want to say, but don't hold me to that. Alright, we got some kale and some yarrow. Now I'm going to get them some of this holy basil. Holy basil, Batman!
We got some lamb's ear spreading up in here.
Yep.
We keep it around for toilet paper, don't we, honey?
Yep.
In case
I'm afraid it
the
ain't going
cooties.
to.
The cooties, guys. The cooties is going around.
Alright, that's more than enough.
Smells good, though.
Oh, it smells great.
You don't want to give them too much.
I know, I ain't giving them all that. I just cut a bunch and then decide, and what I don't give to them, I give to the birds.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the rabbit and get this video started. We've had some exciting things going on last night on the homestead. We tried to film a little bit of it, but it got too dark. And let's go over to the rabbit and talk about that.
It's good and mulched in here.
Yeah, my husband mulched up the leaves when he cut the grass.
He's a heck of a guy.
He is, you should meet him. Look at all that calendula. I need to come harvest. Look at all that.
Those are yeah, calendula right there. You're right.
Marigold, calendula, zinnia.
Zinnia.
So this guy looks like a mild winter. He does.
Yeah, I know. I was just talking about the woolly
I know.
worm.
That's why I told you there was a woolly worm there. That's
Yeah.
what I wanted you to do. Oh, look at my one sole rutabaga.
I was looking at that earlier
Still
too.
surviving, and there's another beet. There's a beet. Well, there was a beet somewhere over there trying to come back, but it ain't there no more.
It's trying.
It's my one rutabaga left in the spring that never made a bega, or a root, whatever you want to call it. Hello, birdie, birdie, birdie. There were some exciting things supposed to be happening in the chicken coop.
Yeah.
You know? Looky there. There's 2, 3, could possibly be 3.
There's a few in there.
Hey, that looks like one of the darker brown ones.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Oh, I think we might. I think we might have another
Let's go do the rabbits and then we'll talk, then we'll find out.
What's up, Bun Buns? What you doing, sweet pea? Hey, Sweet Pea. Hey, Sweet
Look
Pea.
at me. Where I'm sitting in the egg basket.
Okay, don't forget about the egg basket.
All
Hey,
right.
Sweet Pea.
Hello, Sweet Pea. How
You're a
are
good girl.
you?
Look how psyched she is. She knows she's gonna get some greens.
Yes, she does. Did you have an
get some
exciting
greens?
night? Did you have an exciting night?
Good boy.
Here, that just was like in my hand.
Yeah, he's like, hey.
Holy basil,
Nope.
Batman?
Nope, not a fan of the holy
Too
basil.
strong. Hi guys, and welcome to Blackpack Homestead. My name is Marella,
And Chris.
and we are Blackpack Homestead. Today on the show, it's rabbit breeding season. Finally, we have repaired the cages and now we're good to go. So let's breed some rabbits. We're gonna breed Sweet Pea, hopefully, and Lilac. We'll just have to see how it goes, because sometimes, hit or miss, rabbits won't be receptive to be bred for whatever reason. So let's go on around into the rabbitat and get this process underway. Hey, Jack. Are you ready for some excitement, my little man? I'm gonna breed today. Yeah. Blackjack, he was born here and he's one of our breeders. The Lord, for whatever reason, told us to keep this little guy, and come to find out, Arthur, our original buck, passed away a year ago in December. And so we were so thankful that we had little Blackjack here, or we would have been buckless.
Let the rabbit dance begin.
Here we go. This is Sweet Pea's first time being bred. So, basically, you know, we've been telling you it's breeding season. We had to repair our cage before we bred them. Well, we got our cage repaired, so yesterday evening we attempted to breed rabbits. So we took Sweet Pea, which is right here in this cage over here, the little black rabbit with the beautiful long ears, and we bred her to Jack. And then Lilac, the big lilac-y silvery rabbit, we bred her to Mac, who is hiding behind his box right now. And we put them in, and usually, you know, they'll do their dance, they do their thing, and you're done. They're done with 3 fall-offs in about 20-30 minutes, usually, in our past experience. But, you know, we were thinking it might not go so well because the girls weren't lifting. It was Sweet Pea's first time. It was Mac's first time. It was technically Lilac's first time because she wouldn't lift the last time we tried to breed her. Go ahead,
She's
Chris.
a very large rabbit.
She's a big girl. She's a big girl.
She's big.
And we were concerned if, he's still behind his box, you can't see him. And we were concerned that Mac would not be, you know, big enough to prove dominance and all that good stuff.
He climbed that mountain, guys. He did it. He got it done. So we were happy.
Yeah.
It happened at least twice, which I'm happy with. We had to leave him in there for a little while.
We did
Normally, you know, with some of our first breeders, it went quick.
But for these guys, we usually never walked away. We usually are at least outside while we have the buck and doe together so we can keep an eye on them, because if a female doesn't want to breed, she can castrate a male. And, you know, it's kind of nerve-wracking, so we've never left them.
Yeah, we're leery about that.
Well,
you know.
it was dark. We couldn't obviously film. They had not done what they needed to do yet, and so we were like, well, let's just leave them for a couple of hours.
Yeah, rabbits are solitary creatures, and even in nature, you don't really.
Well,
you know, they do their own thing. They're pretty solitary animals.
well, European rabbits do live in colonies.
Yeah, they do. You're
And
right.
These
guys are. Yeah, you're right.
European rabbits. Our North American wild rabbits do not live in colonies.
But even so, they still have a lot of the same features. When they have their kits in there, they're not like a mother that'll sit there and hover over their kits. They will go feed and then they'll run off. And the reason is, in nature, that's what they do. They go feed their babies and then they run off because they don't want to attract predators to the area. So, it seems smart to me.
Yeah.
So you very seldom, and not to say you will or won't, because I've seen it.
I have too.
You'll see the little babies feeding off of mom, and it's so funny, guys, to see those little suckers flip on their side and their little legs just kicking.
That's precious.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
But
So.
anyway, we left them in. We left Sweet Pea and Jack together for 2 hours. We left Lilac and Mac together for 2 hours. And we came out and we were like, you know, we're not going to know if they bred or not. We'll just have to start counting from now to just watch for babies. Because every other time we've seen the fall off, we knew for sure they were pregnant. And just as we were coming in to take the girls and put them back in their cages, Chris was like, oh, I just saw it fall off. And I'm like, which one, which one? And he's like, Lilac and Mac. And I'm like, yes, because I so want to see what Lilac produces. She's a gorgeous rabbit, and he's still behind his box. Little Mac has got such good silvering. I just can't wait to see what they create. And so we did see Lilac and Mac fall off twice. And so then we put the girls back in their cages. Sweet Pea, we never saw Jack do. I mean, Jack tried his best. He gave it the good college try. It's just, this was her very first time.
The first time she was terrified. You know, it's the first time experience
I've
for a
seen
rabbit.
more terrified rabbits.
Yeah.
She just got in a corner and with her rear end up against the wall.
What
and
do rabbits
sat
do?
there.
I mean, I know why they do it.
Yeah. But point being, we left her in there for 2 hours. They could have done it and successfully. We don't know.
We may even try again. We'll see.
So with Sweet Pea, we'll just watch. We'll watch because they will be due around the same day. They were bred on the same day. So yeah, let's take a look at these rabbits, and then we're gonna move on to the chicken coop.
Chicken coop. All right, Sweet Pea.
So there's Sweet Pea. She looks just like she always does.
Yep, pretty much. Lilac, you're gonna have some babies from me, baby. Aren't you? Yes, you are, baby. We just fed her.
Yeah,
She's like, so where's my greens
she's
at?
like, give me more greens.
Yeah.
I've already ate it. She's ate her yarrow. Nobody's touched the holy
Well,
basil.
the other thing too is almost immediately, once a rabbit gets pregnant, it eats and eats and eats, guys. They are eating machines.
I'll start these guys on a handful of black oil sunflower seeds every day. I do feed black oil sunflower through the winter so they can put on a little fat to help them stay warmer. But anytime, and that's just a sprinkle over their forage. I don't give the non-bred rabbits or moms, you know, I give them like a whole handful because they need that extra calories and energy to take care of those babies.
Yeah.
A lot of times if your rabbit gets overweight, they won't breed. They won't lift, and even if they do, for whatever reason, they just can't have babies as easily. Well, just like a human, you know, if you're at your optimum ideal weight, you know, things are gonna, you know, what's healthy for you, you know, things are gonna go easier. But yeah, you don't want your rabbits fat. Basically, you want to be able to feel their spine when you're petting them, and you want your meat rabbit to have a nice round back end, but still be able to feel their spine. Like, not sticking up, but, you know, just like you can feel the ribs on a dog, you know, and that's how you tell if a dog's overweight. Rabbit, you feel for their spine. And she's not overweight, because I can feel her spine. When you pick her up, she's not blubbery, she's muscly. So she's just a big girl. That's that hybrid vigor between, you know, we crossbred a pure silver fox to a buck to a half and half, a half New Zealand black, half silver fox mama.
Yeah.
And so that's where the hybrid vigor comes in, and you get a giant rabbit. But I mean, you know, don't compare. If you're raising rabbits and you're harvesting like a 3-pound, 3 1/4 pound rabbit, be proud of that, because if you're raising straight up Rexes or whatever, they don't tend to get as large as a silver fox. And a silver fox dresses out at 65% of its live weight, plus they have really good pelts. So there's a lot of reasons that we chose to raise silver fox, and they're threatened as well. But the pelts are great. We just did the pelts recently. Meat's good. it's just good. I like this breed. We do need a pure silver fox buck again, but we're just taking our time. We have 6 rabbits right now.
Yeah, we're good.
We really need more. So yeah, so now we've got bred rabbits. Let's go look in the chicken coop.
All right, let's go look in the chicken coop.
It's nearing the end of October. I've been waiting for the Rhode Island Reds to lay all month. He's like, oh, come in here like you got me some food, woman. Gonna steal my eggs. Let us see. What have we here?
Ooh, that's an awfully brown egg, isn't it?
Silky egg with Rhode Island fur. Silky egg, Rhode Island egg.
They're itty bitty at this point, but they're gonna get bigger.
Oh yeah, because they're so dirty. We've got to get the nest box situation fixed. But we have 2 Rhode Island red eggs, and I'm thinking only one of them is still is laying, because we got this egg this morning.
Yes.
And then this one was today's egg. So was it you? Look at this pretty bird right here. Was it you?
Yeah,
I have
bet
to
it
see your
was.
sister next to you. Okay, that's Tergasso, that's Bamman. Bamman has the redder comb, and I bet Bamman, because she's the bigger one.
Yeah, probably more advanced.
I think these are Bamman's eggs. And so there we go. Look at the Rhode Island red eggs. Next to the
Damn!
silky
Look at
eggs.
that. I bet we got more shit.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's one up here where the one keeps laying.
Yep, over here, possible. Yeah, I saw him doing his little mariachi dance for one of the Reds today.
I told you he was doing that.
Yeah.
Yay! We got eggs from the Rhode Island Red girls that are down there.
Those are the post office birds.
Yep, those are the post office birds. Isn't it pretty?
Cool.
Such a pretty little egg. They'll get bigger. They're supposed to lay, I think, 6 eggs a week is average for them, 5 to 7, but average 6. And it's supposed to be a large to an extra large egg. And, you know, these are considered their fairy eggs. And they're just about the size. They're fairy eggs. Well, that silky egg's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they'll get bigger as it goes along.
Yeah, well, just like the silky eggs did.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like, what are you doing
pretty
taking my
egg?
eggs?
Is that your pretty egg? Is that your pretty egg?
What you doing with my egg, woman? Did you bring me no feed?
I know. I gave you some holy basil, Batman.
I know.
I almost petted my own chicken.
I know. We don't get to pet our chickens. We get to pet the free rangers.
Yep.
But we
Hattie
can't.
got to pet them the other day.
Yeah.
She cackled and giggled. She loved it. Oh.
Alright guys, I appreciate you watching this episode of Blackpack Homestead. It's been a good day. I mean, we found Rhode Island Red eggs. We, you know, bred some rabbits, which
Yay.
I didn't think was going to happen, but
I
it
didn't
did,
either.
thank God.
And, hallelujah.
Yeah, I mean, everything's good here. Morella's able to throw an egg around and catch it, so that's good. It's a good
Put
thing.
that down before you break it. Yeah, let's not do that again.
Alright guys, until next time, God bless, bye-bye. We'll see you again here at the Blackpack Homestead.
Take care, God bless, and bye-bye.